Hello, everyone. Yesterday I did not upload a video. I know. I got home after work. I started falling asleep in my chair and I went to bed very early, at like 5 p.m. I went to bed. And then I just slept until 8 a.m. the next day because I didn't have work today. But I had school, but it was later in the day. So today I'm going to read Hosea 5 and 6. That's military thing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. This is 0, 10. I don't remember 10. But yeah, one-handed number system. Alright. I'll stop now. I'll save the yapping for after. Hear this. Okay, Hosea 5. Judgment against Israel. Hear this, you priests. Pay attention, you Israelites. Listen, royal house. This is judgment against you. You have been a snare at Mizpah, a net spread out on Tabor. The rebels are knee-deep in slaughter. I will discipline all of them. I know all about Ephraim. Israel is not hidden from me. Ephraim, you have now turned to prostitution. Israel is corrupt. Their deeds do not permit them to return to their God. A spirit of prostitution is in their hearts. They do not acknowledge the Lord. Israel's arrogance testifies against them. The Israelites, even Ephraim, stumble in their sin. Judah also stumbles with them. When they go with their flocks and herds to seek the Lord, they will not find him. He has withdrawn himself from them. They are unfaithful to the Lord. They give birth to illegitimate children. When they celebrate their new moon feast, he will devour their fields. Sound the triumphant at Geba, the horn of Ramah. Raise the battle cry in Beth Aven. Lead on, Benjamin. Ephraim will be laid waste on the day of reckoning. Among the tribes of Israel, I proclaim what is certain. Judah's leaders are like those who move boundary stones. I will pour out my wrath on them like a flood of water. Ephraim is oppressed, trampled in judgment, intent on pursuing idols. I am like a moth to Ephraim, like rot to the people of Judah. When Ephraim saw his sickness and Judah his sores, then Ephraim turned to Assyria, and sent to the great king for help. But he is not able to cure you, nor able to heal your sores. For I will be like a lion to Ephraim, a great lion to Judah. I will tear them to pieces and go away. I will carry them off with no one to rescue them. Then I will return to my lair until they have borne their guilt and seek my face. In their misery, they will earnestly seek me. That was Hosea 5. Now, without delay, besides this delay, I will read Hosea 6. Come, let us return to the Lord. He has torn us to pieces, but he will heal us. He has injured us, but he will bind up our wounds. After 2 days he will revive us. On the third day he will restore us, that we may live in his presence. Let us acknowledge the Lord. Let us press on to acknowledge him. As surely as the sun rises, he will appear. He will come to us like the winter rains, like the spring rains that water the earth. What can I do with you, Ephraim? What can I do with you, Judah? Your love is like the morning mist, like the early dew that disappears. Therefore I cut you in pieces with my prophets. I kill you with the words of my mouth. Then my judgments go forth like the sun. For I desire not sacrifice and acknowledgement of God. For I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of burnt. I cannot read today. For I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offerings. As at Adam, they have broken the covenant. They were unfaithful to me there. Gilead is a city of evildoers, stained with their footprints of blood. As marauders lie in ambush for a victim, so do bands of priests. They murder on the road to Shechem, carrying out their wicked schemes. So I have seen a horrible thing in Israel. There, Ephraim is given to prostitution. Israel is defiled. Also for you, Judah, a harvest is appointed. Whenever I would restore the fortunes of my people. Where does this end? I'm sorry, 1 second. Where does this end? Two. Wait, what? I'm not sure where 7. Okay, on my book, I'm not sure where 7 ends. This is where I just read up to, but there's a comma, and then it keeps going up until here-ish. So that's 11, and that goes to 1. Fortunes of my people, whenever I would heal Israel, the sins of Ephraim are exposed, and the crimes of Samaria revealed. That's where the period ends, but the 1 starts at whenever, lowercase, like a middle of a sentence. Okay, so I'm gonna just read the whole sentence again, and then next time when we start on 7, I'll just reread that entire sentence again. Whenever I would restore the fortunes of my people, whenever I would heal Israel, the sins of Ephraim are exposed, and the crimes of Samaria revealed. I don't know if you guys' Bible is like that, but mine is. I'm reading that out of the Zondervan New International Version, and it just does that, which made it kind of hard to figure out what I'm doing. But Israel, once again, seems like they are doing the thing. I remember the first time I read through the beginning of their Old Testament and the book of Moses, how they just went back and forth from worshiping God to idols and all these other things, and they would just immediately go back after God restores them. They would just immediately go back. In a way, we kind of live our daily lives like that. We kind of receive grace, receive forgiveness, then we go and we stumble and do the same stupid things over and over again. But in doing the same stupid things over and over again, we do grow, because he who has started a good work in us will finish it until the end. We who have Christ, who have been restored and redeemed by Christ, Christ will continue to build us up in the Spirit, taking the reins of our heart and putting us on the narrow path that leads to life. He will build us the entire days of our life so that we continue to grow. Even though we may stumble, we will not fall. And I think the entire Old Testament and the way Israel was with God, constantly stumbling and going back, is reflected in one lifetime in each of us. But yeah, sorry for not posting yesterday. I'm back. I'm on the daily thing. Yesterday was just an exception. I was so tired I don't know why. I was just so tired. I got home, was sitting in this chair. I was like, falling asleep. I woke up. I was like, yo, this chair ain't that comfy. I laid down in bed, and next thing I knew it was pretty much midnight, and I just went right back to bed after that. I saw it was midnight, and then I woke up at 8 in the morning. I slept for over 12 hours. I don't know why I was so tired. Yeah, I was just super tired. But so yeah, tomorrow, for the first day in months, I don't have anything planned tomorrow. No work, no school. It's too early for the homework to be a consideration yet. It's the first day. I could go, if I could do it tomorrow if I want to, get ahead. But yeah, maybe I'll go to a park. I'm gonna fix a bike. I have an old bike. Right now it's not rideable. I'm gonna fix that up, and I'm gonna start pedaling so I can lose some of this tum-tum. But just a little bit of the tum-tum. That's all that's going on. So that's everything I've told you guys. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Tomorrow, Hosea 7. And then we'll be almost done with the book of Hosea. I was not reading a little bit ahead, but I was flipping through the pages a little bit. And the book of Joel is only 2 chapters. I'm just going to do one video, or 3 chapters. I'm just going to do one long video on that, I think, instead of 3 independent ones. And then the book of Amos, I think was short. I think it was 4, 5, This one's got 6, 7, 8. Oh, it was the book of Obadiah. That's only like 1 chapter. And Jonah was 4. I'll split that into 2 and 2. A little bit of planning ahead, you know. Micah was short. Nahum was short. All the way up until Malachi. They're pretty short. Habakkuk was short. Zephaniah was short. Yeah. Don't be at the New Testament. See y'all later.